Everybody hear us? Are we live?
Not yet. I don't think.
Okay.
Hello. Might want to
Hey.
turn that down. Hello.
Hey, everybody there? All right. Hey, Gary. So let's see who all is here. I know Home and Forge. Howdy, buddy. Moose. Gary. Hey, Gary. Cliff, who got up really early in the morning.
Yeah.
I do not get up that early on Saturdays, even when I've got to film. I wasn't up at 6 this morning. I was up slightly after 6.
Yeah.
I spent an hour mowing the lawn. Let's see. Cliff, Craig, Moose. All right, so all of our American friends are here. How's everybody doing today? We have some snacks, but really we're here to just kind of chat and stuff. And yeah, since we're known for eating snacks, we figured we'd have some snacks.
We'd also have snacks.
Hey, David made it. Hey, David.
Hello.
Good to see you. And Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda.
Oh, Rachel's here. Hey, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
And Rhonda?
Yeah, I said hi, Rhonda.
Oh, hi, Rhonda.
Martin Mannheimer.
Ooh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Howdy. So we're just here to chat, answer questions, and stuff our faces occasionally.
Eat some crisps.
We took everything out of the original packaging because that's one of the things we cut out a lot in the videos. Crinkling does not go well on the mics. So everything is out of the package and we have little labels in our bowls for what everything is.
It's very organized.
Hey, Nick Hobbs made it again. Howdy, Nick.
I don't know who.
Is that supposed? I've seen SI74, but I think that's supposed to read Sith Lord, or that's the way I read it every time I see it, even if that's not the way it's supposed to be read. And I'm sorry, but that's what I see when I see that. And I've seen him in the. Oh, it is. I got it. See,
Nice.
I'm enough of a nerd.
I never would have gotten that.
First time I saw a comment on one of our videos from you, I was like, Sith Lord. And you have been that in my brain ever since. That's how I remember your comments. And he's like, oh yeah, he's a regular. It's Sith Lord again. I'm so glad I'm right about that because that is literally how I've remembered you.
That's really funny.
Scott Bishop made it. Hey, buddy. Kate, hi. Timothy Johnson, hi. Wow, we got a bunch of folks in the chat today.
Yeah.
So since we've already got several people here, I was just going to say, as soon as this live is over, we're going to be live for about 2 hours, but at high noon here Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 hours from now, wherever y'all are, approximately, we will be launching a new British video, which involves some things that I'm sure I will mention a couple more times throughout the live stream as people come and go. But pretty excited about this one. I spent a lot of time on the intro to this video, and it kind of showcases something that Home and Forge made for me, which is up here. And I'm not going to talk too much about this in the live stream because I worked real hard on that intro and I want it to kind of speak for itself. But I will be doing a full unboxing and everything on this. Probably post it to the members only section for a little while until the video that's coming out has had a while. And then I'll post the actual unboxing and everything for the public. But thank you, Home and Forge. I love it. And I hope you like what I've done with it in the intro because my brain derangement like really shows in this intro. But yes, Kate, Rhonda, John Chamber. Hey, John. Good afternoon. He must be in Britain or somewhere overseas, which is why we're doing it, because it's like 10 a.m. here. And we got a babysitter at like 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you're watching, thank you. Thank you. Woo!
David says he's going to be here for an hour, if that's okay.
That
is fine.
That is fine, David, long as you can stick around.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, there will be another video posting, but you can watch that anytime because it'll be up, like any other video.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, Rachel. It is no fair. Sorry.
What's no fair?
9 a.m. babysitter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have to schedule these things in advance, especially when you got as many kids as we do. Well, you would know Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel is a real life friend.
Yeah.
Like we know Rachel like locally.
Yeah.
No doxing us, Rachel. But that being said, let's see. North UK. All right, cool. And Sith Lord is in Bristol. What treats are we going to be tasting today? So we've got quite a few of like leftovers from previous videos. We got a lot of crisps. We've got some prawn cocktail skips. We've got some hula hoops. We've got some baked walkers, frisps, Whatsits, and some honeycomb because we just can't get enough of this stuff.
So good.
Chocolate coated honeycomb.
Seriously, my
This is
favorite.
the Bonds of London kind. So that's kind of what we're trying. But honestly, I didn't have a set schedule of stuff. This is stuff we grabbed. I've got a couple other things we might eat along the way too. I got a couple in my pocket. I even brought an America snack just in case, which I know Nick will be really excited about because he just loves our America snacks.
This is the first I've heard about the pocket food.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah.
there was food in your pocket.
Yeah, I didn't tell her about that part. It's okay. It's nothing too scary.
Okay.
It's not like a chocolate-coated tarantula or anything. No century eggs. We're done with those things. And if y'all haven't seen that video, it was tough.
Real struggle.
All right, so I am here to answer questions. So I will be looking right over here is my comment. She has the comments right here. So we're going to try to keep up with people this time because we lagged quite a bit last time.
Our 9 a.m. babysitter is here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Dixie.
We got somebody from Bristol that was Sith Lord. Okay. From Stilton.
All right.
Cambridgeshire. Cambridgeshire.
GW Ryan. Manchester. Hey Ryan. Welcome, by the way. Nick Smith. Oh, we've got another Nick. The joke was about Nick Hobbs. I'm biting my tongue. Don't worry. Love you guys. I have an America snack. I didn't say we would eat the America snack, but we might because I brought it. We won't eat much of it though, and for reasons that will be obvious if I bring it out. Let's see. Skip should melt on the tongue.
Yes.
I have heard that. I think we may have done that.
I think we did.
Because all of the things we're trying today are just leftovers. We've already kind of used them in a video. I think everything.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure. But yeah, we really came to hang out with y'all and answer questions.
Ooh, somebody from London.
London, all right. Pocket food, yeah. Bonds do seem to be a decent brand for sweets. They are, but they're really expensive here. Like this little bag. Do you have the bag?
I have it,
Okay,
yes.
don't crinkle. This little bag was like $7 or $8.
Yeah.
I feel like. Now, it may just be because they have to ship them overseas and stuff. So are they expensive over there? They've been really good, though. We've tried several of their products.
Some fudge, I think. And all kinds of stuff. Delicious.
Afternoon. Hello, Elsie. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Babs is here, too. Hey, Babs.
Hey, Babs.
Kate thought we did really good last time. Thank you, Kate. Rhonda Phipps, I saw your face on the century egg. It was priceless. Mark, he's the one from London. Hi, Mark. Welcome to this craziness that we call our YouTube channel. Right.
We have not found the small Frey bentos. At least as far as I know.
Actually,
Okay.
the little puddings. I have somebody I'm talking to who works at a Tesco in the UK, and they're going to start trying to ship me stuff. But we've got to work with customs and stuff and learn how to declare things properly, because otherwise customs will cut everything open and it'll get here. I mean, we've even had like stuff that was declared properly that came and looked like it had been beat up by customs. So getting things shipped from an individual to the US is a little bit difficult, especially if you're trying to get a whole box of like food products. So, but I did find somebody who works at a Tesco, and they sent me a picture of like all the Frey bento stuff. And I did mention that, you know, in one of the upcoming boxes, I don't know when it will be, if we can get them shipped here. I wanted a couple of the little meaty puds, I think they're called, that you microwave. So we are working on that. I haven't been able to source any locally, so I'm having to work through a Tesco employee. Which, if they're here, I haven't seen them yet, but I appreciate it very much.
Somebody asked, Scott, are you afraid of the haggis? I'm excited about the haggis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of offal, like, or organ meats and stuff. We had some kidney in one of the Fray Bento's pies. I wasn't a big fan, but I mean, the blood pudding surprised me. Like, I was expecting to not like that. I was nervous about it the whole time, and then when I tried it, it was fine. So I'm definitely I'm less apprehensive than I used to be. I'm still a little nervous about it, and I will be until I put it in my mouth and try it probably. But on level of nervousness, it's not as bad as it used to be.
I'm
was
excited.
A terrible way to say that.
That's okay.
This is how I talk normally.
Yeah.
We cut a lot of that out of videos. I don't talk good. Somebody will accept payment in the form of leftover snacks.
Yep.
Yes. And let's see. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Moose. Thank you, Moose. Yes. Everybody see Moose's comment and do what she said. Like and subscribe and all that stuff if you enjoy it. Let's see. If ever you do Fray Bentos again, just give it another 8 minutes extra. We actually did a second Fray Bentos.
Yes.
And we cooked that thing for an hour, and it was done.
Yes.
So if you haven't seen that one, it's the one where the thumbnail looks like us. It's what's it called? Sherlock Holmes themed thumbnail.
Yes.
Because we did revisit the Fray Bentos. This time it was with the mince and beef and onion, so no kidney.
Yeah.
And it was definitely better, and it was cooked better. At least better for my taste. I know some people like kidney. I'm not a fan.
Elsie, or whoever that is, asked if we found a recipe for honeycomb or a cinder toffee yet. And I did actually find one. I have not tried to make it yet, but I do want to.
I have not watched any videos on it being made. I've heard it's a little bit dangerous with like the baking soda and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because it,
foams up. It should be exciting.
But I'm sure, I mean, we're going to be cooking a lot more, especially as it becomes harder to find more snacks we haven't tried or to get snacks shipped overseas. We're going to be cooking more dishes, and I don't know if y'all saw that video, but we actually have a British cookbook now, like a serious one. In fact, it's over there on the counter, but it's a farmhouse cookery or something. We did a little bit in the end of one of our videos. It was recommended by a viewer actually, and I found a used copy for like $10, so I was like, yeah, we'll get that.
Yeah, I'm excited to make. There's a recipe for tea cakes in there. Oh, Mojo Jojo.
Cheeky Monkey. Hey, Cheeky Monkey. I hadn't said hi to you. Okay, I got to look at the comments for just a second.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's going fast. I used to always pick on YouTubers for not keeping up with the comments. It's a lot harder than it is when I'm sitting on the couch reading comments as they come in when I'm watching somebody else's stream.
That's true.
Not afraid of the haggis, already answered that. Bonds aren't expensive here. It must just be the transit aspect. I kind of suspected that, and that's the case with a lot of these things. The ones we can get here, a lot of the stuff I have ordered from grocery shops and stuff overseas and had them shipped here. We've worked with a couple of companies like that, but they are really expensive too. So that's why I'm excited to try to see if we can make this thing work with my friend, the Tesco employee. Because they can get everything very reasonable, and they're not going to charge me a whole bunch of overhead. So hopefully it works out, because that way we can try a lot more of the stuff y'all have been recommending.
Rachel says next cookout is at our house.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, deal.
With our snacks.
Deal. We have food, and we actually did. We had a little get together. Last Saturday?
Yeah.
With some friends, and we brought out some of the stuff we had tried in videos. And it's like, here, have you ever tried this? Eat this. And we made the kids eat a bunch of the spicy stuff that we had been eating.
Yeah, spicy jelly beans.
But should we try something? We haven't tried anything yet.
Sure.
What you feeling?
Let's go for the baked walkers.
We have salt and vinegar baked walkers. And I'm not the biggest fan of salt and vinegar, even though I like pickles. It's weird.
I love salt and vinegar.
So I'll just leave that there. Salt and vinegar. It says baked crisp, but I feel like these are more like Pringles, like they use like reconstituted potatoes to make the baked crisp. Because I've had actual baked potato chips before that I think I've even had some British ones. And I'm not the biggest fan of the Pringles in that style. Plus, I'm not a big fan of the
They're very similar to baked Lays. They're just like baked Lays. Baked Lays.
And I can't really taste much with it because all I taste is vinegar.
Vinegar. It's good though. I love salt and vinegar.
All right.
So Cheeky Monkey says it sounds worse than it is, the haggis.
Okay.
And then somebody else said, Nick said awful is awful. So
so we have well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the Marmite videos and the Frey Bentos videos. Like those are very polarizing items, I've noticed, even for British folks.
Yeah.
It's like also whether or not you eat your McVitties with the chocolate up or chocolate down, man. I thought a fist fight was going to break out in the comments at one point. It got heated.
But it does change the whole experience.
It does. I did it both ways.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it either way. Let's see. Liver does need a very light hand. Yeah. I remember my mom making liver and onions growing up, and I always had to eat it with like mashed potatoes so I could dip it all and eat it all together.
My first experience with Coleman's mustard, like the mustard powder, was with liver and onions. A friend brought some fresh liver over.
That's right. Yep, I remember that.
And made up some liver and onions, and he's like, eat it with this, and then he mixed up some of the powdered Coleman's, and I was like, I need some of that stuff. So I didn't use it for that because we don't eat liver very often because I don't like it. But I use it when I make burger sauces and stuff. I'll take a little bit of that Coleman's mustard powder. Now we've got some of the regular Coleman's now, a couple of bottles from doing these videos. But
yeah.
All right, I need to catch up again. Awful is awful. You already said that. My comments jumped. I missed stuff. Hey, Brad.
Brad's
Welcome,
here.
Brad. Where is Brad?
I don't know.
It just jumped again. Sounds worse than it
So long
is.
ago there was bags of cinder toffee.
You won't taste the awful. It is better than black pudding. Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I love trying new stuff. Even if it's as weird as that century egg. Well, I didn't love trying that. I loved the idea of trying that until I was staring at it and unshelling it. And then it was like, I don't love this idea anymore. But the other stuff, it's like, I may be a little apprehensive at first, but I will try almost anything once, when it comes to food. I mean, I've eaten rattlesnake. I've eaten all kinds of stuff. I've eaten rattlesnake quite a few times, actually. All right. Kate had haggis as a child, and while I didn't like it, it wasn't as bad as you anticipate. It does not like licorice. Yes. How many folks here are in the like licorice, don't like licorice camp? Because that's a polarizing one too. I love it. She hates it. If y'all have seen any of our videos with it, you probably know that just by the expressions on our faces.
I wonder if there's a correlation between the whole cilantro situation and licorice. Because I like cilantro. You don't like cilantro.
All right. Hang on one second. I'm doing something.
Okay.
All right, Brad, you're turning blue.
Get to work. Let's see.
All right. Moose had haggis once. They put scotch on it prior to serving. Is that normal? I don't know. Is that normal?
I don't know.
They put scotch on their haggis? Put scotch on everything. I didn't get the notification. I'll watch it later.
I don't know what he was.
Oh, he's talking about the other Frey Bentos.
Oh, gotcha.
It didn't get as many views as most of the British videos, actually. So I think a lot of people might not have gotten notifications because, most of our British videos get quite a few views, at least for a channel our size. That one lagged by a lot. I think it's still under 2,000 views. So I think you might not be the only one who got a notification about that. I don't know how YouTube works and how they decide what to push to people. They obviously don't always send out notifications even when you click the notification bell. It's happened to me with people like Brad. Brad's journey in here, by the way. He and, I'll talk about this for a second now. He and Home and Forge are responsible for this. And I'm not going to talk too much about this in this video because it's in the video we're going to be launching. And as soon as this live stream is over, I use this in the intro. And so you'll see that. But shortly, I will also have an unboxing and stuff, which will be uploaded in a little bit after all this has gone live. But I talk a little bit more about this at the end of the video that'll be later. And that was a lot of words to say something real simple.
Yep, that's okay.
Once again, this is how I talk normally and why we have so many cuts in our videos.
Cheeky Monkey is using a lot of words that I don't understand.
Oh, okay, hang on. Hey, everybody. Hey, Timothy Johnson. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but hi and welcome. Good to see you. Everybody's saying hi to Brad. There were bags of stuff. I don't like kidney or liver, but love haggis, so you're safe in that scene. Awesome, Scott. That is good to know, because that kidney, it's got a real weird flavor. I'm having fresh cockles, winkles, and salad and cold potato while sat on Skegness Beach. Okay.
I hope you're enjoying that.
I have heard of cockles. I don't remember what they are. Winkles, I don't know if I ever heard of. And I mean, a cold potato and salad, that makes sense. And Skegness Beach, I'm assuming, is a place. So
yeah,
that's nice. I like beaches.
Somebody mentioned beef flavored crisps. I enjoyed the beef flavored, what was it, Monster Munch that we had?
You said you didn't like it when we were trying it. Or no, maybe that was the one
that was the one I did like.
I thought you didn't like the beef and you liked the sweet fire one. Or the hot and spicy.
Maybe
one.
That's how it went.
I liked the roast beef one though.
I know we did not like the pickled onion.
No, we did not like the pickled onion monster munch. And I know that's like a national treasure or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We were watching a British like game show. I'm sure y'all are probably familiar with Taskmaster. We watch it on YouTube a lot. Mm-hmm. They were praising Monster Munch in one of the episodes, and I was just like, yeah, I've had that. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I'm not a huge fan of the whole pickled onion thing. Mm-hmm. I like pickled lots of other things. I just don't know what it is about that. Although when we had it on the hedgehog, it was bearable.
Yes. Yeah, it was bearable on there. I think I saw it on they used Monster Munch on Sorted Foods too. Do you remember that? Maybe not. Sorted Foods, they used Monster Munch to do something. The people.
Yeah, I don't remember. We used to watch them a while back. Mm-hmm. They were very helpful during COVID.
We cooked so many things because of them.
Yeah, in fact, we didn't have a lot of experience with other British food, and obviously we had no experience with real British ingredients until we started doing YouTube. Mm-hmm. But we did cook. I think they had a sausage and bean stew that we made a couple of times.
So good.
It was very good. Mm-hmm. We have made that several times. We made it for a function we went to. Yeah. It was like a soup cook-off function. It did very well. So, and it wasn't our recipe. It was that's why we said Sorted Foods. I guess if you look up their sausage and bean, they probably have a video on it somewhere.
Maybe.
But they make so many videos. We haven't watched them in a while.
Let's see.
All right. I am so behind in the comments. More people make it difficult to keep up. Yep, that's very true. Just a suggestion, buy a couple of tins of Bird's custard. We do have Bird's custard. And we made it a couple of times in our very early videos. So that was probably before you started watching. But we have made Bird's custard a few times with things. We messed it up a couple of times. We made one of their trifle kits as well. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then she made some homemade custard once as well. And that was really good too.
It was delicious.
So love the custard. And yeah, we got yelled at a lot for not having custard on something in one of our very early British videos, like the first or second one. So after that, it was like, okay, we'll get the custard.
We gotta do the custard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed making it homemade versus the granules. It was a lot of fun.
Scott says he wouldn't put scotch on his haggis. Peppercorn sauce. That sounds pretty good. All Walker's crisps are baked now. No one fries crisps anymore. That is both good for health and sad because fried crisps are really good.
Yeah.
So I can see the pros and cons of that situation.
Rachel, you eat chicken livers?
My mom eats chicken livers.
So does my mom.
Yeah.
She eats all that stuff. And I just
Big beef hula. Okay. He mentioned hula hoops. Let's go ahead and move on to the hula hoops.
Oh.
We don't have the big ones. We have some of these small ones. These are salt and vinegar again. We couldn't get a different flavor.
You put these on the table?
These are too small for my fingers. I need bigger hula hoops.
Do the people in Britain, do you guys have, what are those triangle things called? Bugles. Do you guys have bugles over there?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the chip or the crisp that we put on our fingers over here. Because they look like little traffic cones.
They do. little witches' hats or traffic cones.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, I tried to put them on my fingers. My fingers are too fat. Okay.
Those are good. So.
See, even though those were salt and vinegar, I like those more because the vinegar is a little more muted.
And I like the texture better.
And the texture was better. Yeah, exactly. It was crunchier.
Let's see. Sith Lord does
Hey, Waffles.
not like licorice.
Hiking is fun. I used to walk, well, I still walk a lot, but I pace a lot now. But I used to try to walk 5 miles every morning. So it's really cool. I love hiking. There's not a lot of good places to hike around here. We do have some walking paths and stuff. So there's a few, but I wish we lived closer to some better hikes. I have before, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
She hates hiking.
I don't hate hiking.
She hates me when I take her hiking.
That's exactly right.
She gets so mad at me for doing it.
His legs are longer. He can go farther. I cannot go as far because my legs are shorter.
Chocolate up. Chocolate up?
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
It's
Lots of
obligatory to put
love.
hula hoops on your fingers. Okay, we did it, Mark. We did it. Did I say hi to Mark? I'm sorry, Mark. Hi, Mark, if I didn't say hi to you before. Everybody's saying hi to Waffles. Sith Lord
Whiskey
laughing.
sauce on haggis. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so that's what... All right. I am so far behind. All right, Waffles. Everybody's saying hi to Waffles. Liver and kidney are blah. That's what Scott said. Craig, hi, Brad. Okay, so Sith Lord does not like licorice. Cliff loves licorice. Samuel Ritchie loves licorice. Scotty the dog does not love licorice. Brad says, "What's up, Craig?" Coriander. That's right. That's what they call cilantro.
Cilantro. Coriander.
Yes. So it's coriander. There's a lot of words like that. Y'all have Swedes, and we call it rutabaga.
Aubergines are
eggplant.
right?
Yeah. And then courgettes are zucchini, I think. Check me on that one.
Like the green zucchini.
Yeah, the big zucchini. I'm learning. See, I may not seem like it in the videos, but I do read the comments, all of them, or all of the ones YouTube lets me see. Sometimes I'll go back through a video like months later and just find comments that YouTube never showed me before. Like I'll just be scrolling through doing like newest and go all the way to the bottom, and it's like, why wasn't I fed this comment before? So if I don't respond to your comment, it's not because I didn't mean to. Okay, Elsie likes licorice, doesn't like cilantro or coriander.
I'm telling you, maybe there's
Rhonda does not like licorice. Mark, other Mark. So we got a couple of Marks here. It depends on the licorice, to be honest. I can agree with that because some licorices get a little too bitter for me. You know, some of the Pontefract cakes I think we have, we're kind of on that end of like, okay, we went a little too far toward the bitter. But we had some from Australia recently that were a nice balance of sweet and I know they don't put that much licorice root in them anymore. That one had some, but it's like less than 1%. It was more treacle molasses and anise, you know. But I still like it.
Disgusting.
Yeah. David loves and watches the bloopers. The bloopers are my favorite part of editing the videos because I get to rewatch that stuff like 10 times while I'm putting it all together and putting the little breaks in and deciding what order to put things in and stuff.
Yeah.
That is where I have fun. And only about like 15% of our viewers actually watch through the bloopers. So, and honestly, I've started putting stuff even after the little thanks for watching statement. I've been putting in like a 2-second clip at the end of just something dumb.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part And so I'm glad when people watch that and enjoy it, because I really do enjoy. I get to be creative with that part, and like I get to take all the stupid stuff that happens in the back and just kind of put it in there. And only 15% of the people watching see it. So, but it's fun.
Okay, Sith Lord explained cockles are bivalves like oysters,
Okay.
and winkles are sea snails, both of which I probably would not like.
Okay,
I do not like oysters.
I love oysters. In fact, I used to go to oyster roasts and stuff. When we first got married, we lived in Savannah, Georgia. So, and there I grew up with shrimp and oysters and all kinds of stuff because I lived in that area most of my life. She also grew up with shrimp and stuff too because she grew up in Florida. But I love all kinds of seafood. I don't think I've ever had a sea snail.
I definitely have not.
I've had snails, like French, like escargot. But I don't think I've ever had a sea snail. So I would try it though. I'm not opposed.
I got very close to trying the escargot. Yeah, winkles.
Winkles. You didn't try the escargot?
No, I got it really close to my face, and I saw the eye stalk, and I was like, nope,
that's right.
That's not going to happen.
I forgot.
I probably would try it now, since I've tried other things since then, but not at that time.
Dixie licorice is her favorite. Oh, Brad, your package is supposed to arrive today. I have a mystery package, and I'm not going to say anything else about what's in it, but there's a note stuck to the back of one thing in it that you should read when you open it up, because I think you'll like it. And I'm not going to say another word because I want you to be surprised when you open it. Sturströmming is an outdoors activity. Yes, I have heard of this. I've heard of this stinky fish. It's a fish, right? Sturströmming? Pretty sure. It comes in a can.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I've seen people open it and like start gagging before they ever got it close to their face. Like if it was just in the room. It's like known for being stinky, like some of the really stinky cheeses, like Limburger and stuff.
Like outside.
Yeah, that one, I mean, I will try almost anything once. I ate that stupid egg, I think I've proven that I would. That does not mean I will take a second bite. If you think you like licorice, try and get some Scandinavian. I have had salt licorice. In fact, we have some salt licorice.
We do. We still have some in there.
It was so good. I loved it. She hated it.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
It was so different than anything else I'd ever eaten. I loved it. It was an experience. It was something, though, I will say. And it's not something I want to just sit there and eat like candy. It's like I had one. I was good. And then a few weeks later, it's like, I'll have another one. And so we still have some, even though that video was 5-6 months ago.
At least, yeah.
Because we got a whole bag in one of the Universal Yums or something, I think.
Nick Hobbs says, didn't like pickled onion? Deleted.
Yeah, see?
We lost him.
Sorry, Nick. Black Orchard, okay. Viewership as disappointing as the Frey bento pies. Yeah, I wondered if it was because they were polarizing, because it seems like when we did the video that was all about Marmite, like all of the Marmite snacks, its viewership was really low. And then when we did the video that was all about the Frey bento pie, well, and I mean, there's other stuff in it, but like front and center was the Frey bento pie. We didn't get the viewership. So I don't know if YouTube figured out people don't like that kind of content as much or what, but anyway, we still enjoy doing it. And like, I mean, a couple thousand views is still a lot better than a lot of our videos do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to complain too much. It still did way better than a lot of my MRE content or some of our like mystery box snacks. Those typically don't get a lot of views, but we have so much fun doing them. And honestly, I think some of them are the funniest that we make.
Yeah.
When it comes to comedy, like the Munch Addicts and the Universal Yums, because we're just as surprised as everybody else when we open the box and we see like scum bananas or like any of the crazy salt licorice, things like that. So it makes the content so much funnier because we don't even have time to think about what we're about to eat because we open it and we start eating it. And so I wish those got more views because I think they're some of the funniest content we do. And I enjoy the humor in it, although my humor is weird. And I understand that.
If you haven't noticed.
If you haven't noticed, yeah. All right. I need to do some speed stuff here.
There's a lot
Arrived, where's the beer? David, you'll have to bring that yourself. I quit drinking years ago. But and also it's like 11 a.m. here.
Yeah.
So like, no,
A little early.
no, not here, but I know where y'all are. It's afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock in Britain or in London right now, I think. Close
3:30.
to it. 3:30. Okay, close to it. All right.
Scott says Scotty the dog says they do have bugles.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to
okay.
know.
Good to know. All delivering kidney talk earlier. What do we think of Mr. Brains? Okay. So in one of our Aldi's German videos, I made pork brains and gravy for the America snack because we have a company here that's like one of the old companies that folks way back in the day, Rose's pork brains and milk gravy. And I rendered it down and made like a pate out of it. And I didn't tell her what the America snack was until after she tried it. And to me, I mean, it was mean and she hit me on camera, but not hard. But it was so funny. Like I was laughing all day because she took the kids somewhere and like I'm in the kitchen like cooking up these pork brains and milk gravy and making them into a pate. And then I put them with a bunch of Ritz crackers in a container in the fridge. Well, they were still steaming, so all the crackers got mushy.
It was
so bad.
And it really didn't taste that bad. It was just the whole fact that he fed me pork brains without telling me what it was.
It was mean.
And this was just him getting back at me for feeding him pickled okra.
She did. The video before that, she fed me pickled okra. And I don't like okra at all. And it was like snotty, weird, leathery okra that had been pickled. I was like, no. So yes, it was kind of revenge. But I escalate things quickly.
Yes.
Like one of my kids shot me in the back with a little Nerf gun, a little unicorn Nerf gun, single shot. Like 3 weeks later, I have a Nerf Claymore and like a 200 round like Nerf rival gun and stuff. And I'm just mowing the whole family with it. So like I go from 0 to 100 when it comes to like revenge very quickly. Funny revenge and stuff, obviously. And we're talking about toys. It's not religion. Yeah.
It's not anything too serious.
YouTube, it's not anything inappropriate. That was for YouTube. I know all of y'all understand that. I'm telling the algorithm. We're not talking about actual stuff.
Waffles just mentioned durian fruit. We haven't tried actual durian fruit yet. We haven't tried durian fruit products, and they are a little weird. But I would like to try it just to say that I have, I think.
Mr. Brain's product that we probably can't mention. Interesting. Conkles and Winkles are awesome, but with salad. Okay, so Nick thinks eating that with salad is weird. I wouldn't know because I don't know how they're prepared. I've definitely had shrimp and prawns and stuff with salads before. Mm-hmm. It's just different, kind of like a pasta salad or something instead of like a vegetable salad. Unfortunate name, but I like them. Okay, so apparently they have an inappropriately named brain product.
Gross.
It's kind of funny though. You got to give it to the company. It's like we sell something weird. Let's name it something weird. I guess. I don't know.
And yeah, those. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that has a problem with those Fray Bentos pies. Like we cannot get the crust to cook, and we finally did on this last one. But like all of the liquid was evaporated out of the pie by then.
Samuel says, "If you try stir-stramming, you deserve 1,000 subs." Thank you, Samuel. One day we might. Like if I get my hands on it, like I'm known for just ordering stuff and then I paid for it, so we're gonna try it. Yeah, that's what happened with the century eggs.
Yeah,
like I paid for it, so we're gonna eat these things. In fact, just so you know, if you go to an Oriental market here in America and you try to buy a century egg, you can't buy one. They come in a 6-pack.
Yeah.
So I have been trying to pawn off 5 century eggs on people ever since we made that video. And like, I don't even know how to tell if they're bad.
Because do they go bad?
I don't know because they already look bad.
Let's see.
Pickles to eat with a pin. It depends on the pickled onions too. That I agree with. We still need to try some of the red ones. Some of the malt vinegar ones. Mm-hmm. We have not tried any of those yet. All the actual pickled onions we've tried were like the Waitrose silver skin. Mm-hmm. Pickled onion Space Raiders are much better, as are the beefy ones. I haven't tried any Space Raiders. I didn't know this was a thing. We might have to look into this. Thank you. Add that. Well, you can't add it to the list right now. We should have brought a pen.
Well,
he meant Winkles. That's right. Got it. I understood, David. Only way to eat them. Pickled onion is okay, but you taste it for the rest of the day. Yeah, you smell it on your breath for the rest of the day too. Brad, why is the holster empty? Because I'm saving that information for the actual video that will be launching as soon as this live stream is over. I spent a lot of time on that intro. I hope y'all like it. It puts on display my full level of derangement and comedy, but it's like a 26-second clip at the beginning, and then at the end I talk more about this. But I want to save that for the actual video. That's my teaser for the day. The thing that Brad and Home and Forge, Brad bought it. Home and Forge made it. It's absolutely beautiful leather work. And if y'all want any like custom leather work, and this is very custom, I'll talk about that at the end of the next video. Check out homeandforge.com. He makes lots of custom leather work. He makes purses. Him and his wife are masters of their craft. He does leather work. He forges knives, Home and Forge. His wife makes a lot of jewelry and resin stuff. Y'all should definitely check him out. I own one of his knives, and then Brad and him, Brad bought it and he made this. And y'all should go check out Brad's channel too. Brad's Journey. I would not be doing YouTube if it weren't for Brad, and that's the honest truth. He started sending me MREs and was like, eat this and film it kind of thing. And I was like, okay, free MRE, I'll do it. So actually, I think I won a thing. But I actually made a few, I won one of his MREs and I ate that. And then he said, I'll send you another one if you'll film it and stuff. And so I did. And so if y'all enjoy my content, thank Brad's Journey, because he's the reason I'm doing all this crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. And if you don't enjoy my content, blame him.
Right, it's all Brad's fault.
It's Brad's fault. Love you, Brad.
You're very behind on comments.
I am. I'm catching up. Okay, love school day custard. Definitely a fried crisp pan myself. They just don't make them anymore. That is sad. We do have haggis. It just jumped. It jumped.
We do have bugles, is what he said.
Okay.
That's way back at the bugles comment.
Wow, I am so far behind.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I'm going to speed read a bunch of comments real quick, and then we're going to try another snack. We do have bugles. Nick Hobbs loves hiking. He lives in the Park District. Where's the Park District? He said where he was from earlier. What did he say?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
We hope to come to the UK sometime within the next couple of years, especially if YouTube stuff keeps growing. I'm actually socking aside the money. I'm still spending my own money on products, but I'm putting aside the money that we're getting from YouTube, which is only, it's not paying for itself yet. But I'm hoping to use that money to either buy more products when I run out of money, or get us to Britain so we can come and meet some of y'all and see Britain and try some of the food in the country, fresh, made by people who know what they're doing and such. So like and subscribe and stuff, because that's my mission. Like, if YouTube could just make enough money to do that, I will feel like we have accomplished something with this. Even though I enjoy doing this anyway. We ate weird snacks before we started doing YouTube.
It's true.
Like, we did. I mean, we would do it for New Year's nights and stuff. We'd buy a bunch of weird snacks and like cheddar flavored like mealworms and stuff and spicy food, and we'd just try it. And so when we started doing YouTube, it was like, yeah, eating stuff, that's kind of what we do for fun. Especially since it's hard to get babysitters nowadays.
Yeah.
When you got as many kids as we do, babysitting is difficult. Thank you, babysitter, if you're still here. Yes, Mama Wolfie loves Southern Fried Bugle Crisps. Awesome. Chocolate up for the biscuits. Your daily walks are funny too.
You're walking in out back.
Oh yeah. When I'm walking back and forth.
Yeah, like a crazy person.
I do. I pace a lot. Chocolate was referring to the chocolate biscuit. Yes, chocolate up is better. I got you. I am so far behind on the comments, but okay. David is in the chocolate facing up camp.
Okay.
Courgettes or zucchini, yes. I only know rutabaga because I read a fantasy novel when I was a kid, and there was rutabaga farmers in it. I know rutabaga because I was homeschooled and we watched a lot of very old TV shows, and I think it was Petticoat Junction or Green Acres or something. They would always joke about like rutabaga products, because it's not really common here anymore.
No.
It was back in the day, but it's not anymore. Rutabaga sounds like the name of a witch in a fantasy novel. Does kind of. Yeah. Did you manage to source the Bovril? Sean, no. I'm sorry. I am still looking. The last time I saw a jar of like, I think it was the granules or something. No, it may have been the paste. I can't remember now, but it was. I found some on Amazon, but it was $50, and like that's
a lot.
That's more than we've made on almost any of our videos.
Yeah.
And we've had 2 videos that made more than $50, so I can't spend $50 on one item. But if I find some reasonably, and I tell you what, I'll message the person who works at Tesco and see if they have any, because there's a chance in the next few months, if I can work that out and we can get stuff from them, I may be able to get some reasonably. So that I am still trying. All right. Love licorice all sorts. Yeah. See, she prefers the licorice all sorts
I
too.
prefer the all sorts.
Even though she doesn't like licorice. So I understand that, David. Wasn't sure if it was a made up word. Well, all words are made up. I don't remember where I heard that quote. I think it was from a child, but it was like, you're right. Bovril is far better for drinking and cooking. I prefer it on toast and crumpets too. Yeah, I have heard a couple of people, specifically Sean, he has mentioned it quite a few times to get Bovril, and it is on the list, and I have been trying. And one day I will. One day I will get Bovril, and we will try this mystical beef flavored stuff. I don't even watch the vids, just the bloopers.
The bloopers are the best part. I'm so glad that some of y'all watch them because they are so funny to me. We laugh at ourselves often.
Yeah, we do. Like we preview all the videos before we put them out. Usually I'll upload them and we watch them through the night before and laugh. And then we'll post them the next day or something. Just to start drama, there's no such thing as red licorice.
I mean, you're not wrong. I get what you're saying.
I agree. I know people are going to be mad about that, but I like the candy or sweet that is called red licorice. But I agree with you because licorice is a licorice root. Although I will also say a lot of the black licorice isn't real licorice anymore because it doesn't have licorice root in it. So we should just start calling it all like strawberry and licorice flavored whips or something. I don't know. Because none of it's real. It's all fake. No, that's not true. There's still some things with licorice in it. Man, I can talk fast when I'm really into something. All right. Bloopers are definitely Dixie's favorite part. Bloopers are the best part. Sometimes why I am so far behind. This is probably why I like red licorice. Yeah. If you like oysters and mussels, you will like cockles. Okay. Thought Hershey's made the first licorice. I think the Hershey's chocolate kind. Now we are starting trouble. Yeah, that will start some trouble because Pontefract, they have guards to guard their licorice roots and stuff. They take that licorice very seriously in certain parts of Britain. Braver than me, the texture of food can't be slimy.
Or too fishy, yeah.
Bray Bento's pie. YouTube doesn't like the Marmite. Apparently it doesn't. You guys try new things all the time. I think you're braver than me in so many ways. I can't get past some sense, especially when I'm not used to it. You know, Rhonda, I grew up eating nothing new. Like, my dad likes very, 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 very bland food. And Dad, if you watch this, I'm sorry, it's true. He's salt, pepper, no spices. He doesn't eat cheese. He doesn't. So, my first experience with real Mexican food, and there's Mexican food everywhere here in the South. But my first experience with, at an actual Mexican restaurant, I was, I think, 15 or 16, and it blew my mind. And ever since then, I have been like, if somebody offers me some food and it doesn't look like it'll kill me, or sometimes even if it does, like that century egg, I'm going to try it. I'm at least going to try it because somebody decided that this was worth making. I haven't liked everything I've tried, but that's why. I grew up not being able or not having stuff to try. And so once I could, I was like, man, this is impressive. There's some impressive foods out there. And British food is not bland. Not the stuff we've tried. I had heard my entire life, bland British food. British people went and conquered the globe so they could have better food. I used to hear that, because it's all the influences from Indian dishes and stuff. But even just the Yorkshire puddings and stuff, they're not bland. No. They're very good. And so any of y'all who are Americans watching this, branch out and try some British stuff. Their back bacon is amazing. Now, I still like streaky bacon too, like American bacon. I love it. But their bacon is really good, very much meatier. I mean, there's lots of things about British food that can be lauded as very tasty and not bland at all. So I don't know where that came from. There's probably the French, like, no, we got better food. The British are like, no, we got better food. And so the French like started a campaign around the world. Do we have any French people here? This is all a joke. Okay. But
oh my goodness.
They just started a campaign. It's like, we will start all the culinary schools and be the chefs, and the British food is bland. You don't want that. It makes sense, honestly. They didn't like each other for a very long time. Working out how to spell it. People skip over the content they don't want to see. That's true, Scott. I could never get the pie lid to cook fully on them, yes. Always a little soggy. I love the way you rip the packets, Wolfman. I have fun. The sweets go all over the place. Yes, I can get kind of violent with the packaging.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, I brought out a chainsaw.
That's true.
I brought a chainsaw out in a video. One of the Universal Yums, if y'all haven't seen it. I thought it was funny. That's what I'm saying.
It was
the
terrifying.
Universal Yums one and the Munch Addict ones, to me, are the funniest videos we make. They're not always the tastiest or the best content we make, but they're the funniest to me. Part of the nostalgia having a hot, soggy pasta layer, though. I've heard a couple of people say that, Sithly. Mr. Brains is not brains. Oh, okay.
What is it then?
Mr. Brains makes a product. I'm not sure I can type on here without falling out of the sensors. Okay, they're back. Okay, I've not tried this product. I've had real brains, obviously. We talked about that. Mama Wolf did not look happy when you mentioned that.
Talking about the brains.
Yeah. Wolfman and Mama. Hey, British Knight. I am so sorry it took me so long to get to your comment.
Yeah, he's
Welcome.
only been here for like 20 minutes.
I always enjoy reading his comments. If y'all ever see one of his comments in like one of my videos, he includes so much of the history and information about the foods we try. And I've learned so much from him. And he sent me a couple of emails too, with links and stuff, since you can't put those in the comments. And I've learned a lot. So thank you, British Knight. And I'm so sorry it took me this long to get your comment. Rhonda, stay away from durian fruit if you don't like scents. Yes. Even the candies we've had, strong scent. Maybe from, okay, he's talking to her. No, they're offal based thing, but it's not brains. Okay.
Weirdly, it's pork offal.
Laced in fat and has a problematic name these days. Okay. I like pickled okra. Rachel likes pickled okra. Of course. Well, yeah.
Spicy?
She likes pickled okra.
Spicy pickled okra? I don't think I've ever had spicy.
Spicy pickled okra is awesome. Okay, everybody's in the other camp about the okra. So, love mine with marifat peas and roasties or mash. Yes. We had some of those bigger peas too, but I think I like the regular like mushy peas over the bigger ones we tried in the last video.
I don't know what brand is it that we get from Publix of the mushy peas? Do you remember?
I think it's Bachelor's.
Is it Bachelor's?
I think it is Bachelor's, but
they were good.
The bigger peas we tried were Bachelor's too, but I did not like the bigger ones. I preferred the regular mushy
peas. They were good.
And man, those bigger ones were like nuclear green.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't seen that, I think that was in the most recent Frey Bentos one with the Sherlock Holmes theme thumbnail.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, guys. You don't want to do what? Waffles?
Maybe it was the fish or the durian fruit.
Oh, the durian fruit? It probably not, but we've had some of the candy and the smell.
It's very strange.
It's strong. And like the candy won't smell that much like it, but then you put it in your mouth and you eat it and like the scent goes up into your sinuses. And durian is a strange scent. Historically, I believe it's associated with a bundle of sticks. Oh, okay. I know what word you're talking about. Got it. Yep. We can't use that word on YouTube. Modded for a Swedish streamer. He wouldn't even eat surströmming. Okay. Samuel's trying to scare me about the surströmming. If I find some, we might have to film a video outside. We might have to. I've filmed outside before.
Yep.
Some of my earlier videos when I was doing the 24-hour like MRE challenges and stuff, I did some outdoor filming. It's difficult though around here, especially this time of year, because you start sweating and like everything falls apart. You just melt. Like we live in South Georgia. It gets hot and it's humid. Not a good combo for outdoor filming, unless you want to look like you've been fighting in Vietnam. Eggs should not be green. Eggs should not be green.
Yeah, they should not be green.
100%, Scott. I am so far behind. Okay. I am sorry. It keeps jumping on me. And so I keep losing my spot because I'm taking so long. And I keep saying I'm going to speed read these. Are Space Raiders still not 10 pence? I don't know. I remember when polos were 10 pence. They go bad in the next century. Thank you, Mark. Okay. Which century? I don't know which century they were made in, to be honest. I bought them off of a shelf. I don't know how long they have been there.
They've been on the shelf.
And then we've had them for like 6 or 8 months at this point. I have no idea how old those century eggs are, but have you tried pickled eggs? No, but I have thought about doing that for America Snack.
Me too.
I have considered the pickled egg things. The problem is I don't want to eat a pickled egg like as a bite in between every item.
And the ones that I found, there was like a lot, and they were not
Space
cheap.
Raiders are
they
the
were
cheap.
Expensive.
Space Raiders are the cheap crisps. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up.
That's okay.
Space Raiders are still not 10 pence. No. Space Raiders 60 pence now. Okay. Or a big bag for $1.35. I remember when we had 25-cent bags of chips by the registers at stores and stuff. They would be like about this size, but you could get them for 25, 35. And then for a while it was 3 for $1. Now I think they're like $1 a piece or something. Inflation is insane. That knife was beautiful. Yes, it was, Alice. I love that knife. It's actually wrapped back up in some of its packaging over there.
It was one of the most beautiful knives I've ever seen.
It became, and Home and Forge is a master.
Yeah.
It became my favorite knife the moment I laid eyes on it. Prices are crazy compared to when I was a kid. Very true. Same here. When I was a kid, every tobacconist and corner shop had a huge range of penny sweets. When I was a kid, you could still go to like gas stations and like convenience stores and get candy for a nickel. Like Fireballs were a nickel and stuff. And then when they went to 10 cent, I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. I had an argument with the cashier at the gas station that we had been stopping at for years on our way to church every Sunday morning. I would go in there with a quarter. I would buy like 5 Fireballs, and then I would go to church and eat them during the service. They doubled in price, and I had an argument with the guy at the counter. He gave them to me for a nickel a piece because he just wanted me out of his hair. But he told me next week they're a dime, and so I quit buying them. Hey, Brad's Journey's using one of my custom emojis. And speaking of which, I'm going to do a shameless plug now. If you would like to join the ranks of totally awesome people like Brad's Journey and like Home and Forge, who both were involved in this beautiful thing. Home and Forge made that beautiful knife I bought that I have a video about, the Black Widow. They're also both channel members. And if you want to be really cool like them and get some cool, funny looking little wolf emojis, memberships, join. It'll help us keep buying all these crazy foods. If not, we thank you for just being here. There are a few like behind the scenes like videos and stuff, and we're going to be adding to that, but all of our main videos will always be available for free. I think the unboxing video for this will probably go up to members first, and then once it's been a little while, I'll put it out on the main channel because I'm going to be showcasing this in the video coming out as soon as this live stream is over. All right, going on. Cola Cube, pineapple chunks, etc.
I don't know.
Okay. Texas barbecue Pringles are so good. I don't know if I've had Texas barbecue Pringles.
I have not.
I've had barbecue Pringles, but I don't think I've ever had a Texas barbecue Pringle. I might have to find those. Pulled pork Pringles. I tried some of those from like a different country.
Yeah.
In one of the like unboxings or something we did.
Yeah.
I think we had some pulled pork or something like that.
Yeah, we did have some.
Maybe we did have the Texas bar. I don't know. I lose track. If I tried it again, I'd remember.
We've eaten a lot of snacks.
What's up, Craig? Brad said, what's up, Craig? I think I already said hi to Craig because he was here early on. All right. Plus, this is so far behind. All right. How many kids do you have? We have a pile.
A pile of kids.
Waffles, sorry. Of course you ate weird snacks before YouTube. Everything from bread onwards is a science experience. Yeah, in the U.S., the ingredient list is a science experiment. I think he meant the U.S. He said you live in the U.K., but we live in the U.S.
Yeah.
And British Knight knows that. So I think that was just a autocorrect typo.
Probably.
But yes, everything is a science experiment. Although I did grow up, we grew a lot of our own peas and beans and things. I grew up on a very small, like, homestead farm kind of thing. and we didn't have a lot of money, so we grew a lot of our own food. And so when I moved out on my own and had to start buying food in grocery stores and stuff, I was like, this stuff is not as good. We also had chickens, so I had farm fresh eggs growing up. Chickens we buy, or the eggs we buy in stores here, unless you spend the money to get the farm fresh eggs. The like mass produced eggs don't have the same flavor. They're not the same color when you cook them.
No.
They bred these chickens to pump out eggs that just don't taste as good.
Yeah.
It's sad. Anyway, all right, I could go on a diatribe about that for a while. Not enough snacks. Taste the next one.
We have Skip's
Prawn cocktails, and we have to let these melt on our tongue.
We do.
But I can't answer your comments.
They're good though. Coconut mushrooms?
Wow, that was a long time between snacks. We will try to eat more. And those are good though. I like the Skip's prawn cocktail because it tastes more like the cocktail and not like the
Not the prawn. We've tried a lot of shrimp, like seafood chips. These are good. Crisps. Sorry.
South Carolina pulled pork Pringles. Okay. Do you try Fry's Turkish Delight? Yes. In our first ever British video, I think, where I made fun of the Monster Munch and the beans.
Is that the one, the chocolate covered one?
Yes, the chocolate covered delight. It was either our first ever British video or our second British video.
It's very early on.
And I have a playlist of all of our British videos and a separate playlist that also includes the British videos and all of our other international food videos. But if you go all the way back in the timeline to either the first or second one, we tried the Fry's Turkish Delight. $50 for Bovril. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we haven't tried it yet. Rutabaga sounds like an American car model. There might have been a car called the Rutabaga. Who knows? We've had some crazy car names too.
Yeah.
Brad might know. Brad's into the car scene. Has there ever been an American car called the Rutabaga? Rutabaga. Johnston's liquid beef. Just put a cow in a hot room until you get all the moisture out and drain it into a jar. That's Bovril. Okay. That's an interesting mental image. The sun will set in Britain before Wolfman catches up on the comments. This is accurate, Home and Forge. A cup of hot Bovril is such a treat. Awesome British night. Ew at the Bovril. Scott doesn't like it. Keep commenting so he can't catch up. But for everything except drinking, he prefers Marmite. I have enjoyed Marmite in dishes and thinly spread on toast and other things. Quantity matters.
Yeah, I use it quite often now in like cooking like savory dishes, like
eat something already.
Meat sauces or
my dad used to
soups.
Eat crab legs.
I use it a lot.
Yeah, my dad used to eat crab legs. We eat crab legs. That was a big thing around here too, because of seafood and stuff. Or at least in the town we used to live. We don't live as close to the coast anymore. Plus, they got so expensive.
They're very expensive.
Back before we had kids, we used to go buy a 5-pound box of like crab clusters. And it was like $35 back then, but it was only like $7 a pound, which was really good for crab legs even back then. And that would last us a while because we could put it in the freezer and make like several low country boil as a big dish in the Savannah area and stuff. And it would, I love crab leg.
A Studebaker.
Very messy picking the crab. Okay, yeah. Very messy picking the crab meat out of the shell. That's right, David. It is. It runs down your arms, and if it isn't running down your arms, you ain't doing it right. Hi, guys from the UK. Hey, Sean. Sorry it took me so long. The British bland food comes from post-war rationing and food shortages. That actually makes a lot of sense. Britain got beat up real bad during the war. You need to try a large spoon of Nutella in custard to make chocolate custard.
What?
Thank you, Scott. She will definitely be down for it. We tried Nutella ice cream for the first time ever last night.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great.
It was. I'd rather have like Nutella on like something instead of the ice cream.
And I will say, the flavor was good. It was way too sweet for my taste, but the flavor was good. The texture of the Nutella ice cream was strange.
Yeah.
Like it was not normal ice cream texture. It was very almost...
It probably had all kinds of America chemicals in it.
It probably did. Brand British food started from GIs coming home to the UK with incredibly strict rationing. So they were abroad, they were trying other food, they come home, and now they can't eat any tasty food because of the rationing. That's sad. It makes sense. It's sad, but it makes sense. Wait till you try gammon, okay? What are you trying now to eat? You know what? We're going to speed up the eating stuff because it was way too far in between.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 4 after 11.
Okay. I'm going to have some chocolate honeycomb. This is the Bonds of London if you weren't here at the beginning.
It is seriously my favorite thing that we found. Do you guys have the mint flavored chocolate like this? Because we tried some from Australia that was basically like the cinder toffee, but it was covered in like a mint chocolate.
Yeah. That is so good.
But this is delicious.
I mean, I've liked all of the chocolate coated honeycomb that we've tried. And like she said, it blew my mind the first time we tried it. It's just so different than any of the candies we have here. The closest thing I can think of is like freeze-dried candy.
Yeah, that texture.
And I thought it was freeze-dried candy. I think I even said that in the video the first time we tried it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of very kind British folks told me what it actually was and where it came from. And British Knight probably gave me a bunch of info because I remember reading some comments about how it was during the rationing times. I think it was a way to make candy stretch further because you had the baking soda and it's a very simple, easy to make because it's basically just sugar, baking soda. And then dipping it in chocolate and stuff makes it a little fancier. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember everything about it, but I remember reading all that. All right. I like all of those American tourists who went to Europe having spent like 5 days in one country. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense too. Plus some of that's budget. I hope we get to have a nice, good trip when we come to Britain. I would love to not just do Britain, but I want to do all of the Isles, like the British Isles. You know, and
We're going to go.
Yeah, if I'm going to come all the way over there, I want to do it right. Now, obviously, budget matters and having someone to watch all of our children. That's a big part of planning a trip. Because I'm not paying for plane seats for all of them.
No.
Well, I mean, if they were older, but I don't want to wait that long. I want to come to Britain in the next couple of years. All of our kids are still pretty small. Food is bland, but we have thousands of sauces, relishes. Yeah, I've noticed that they all like, and I've learned a lot about mixing stuff on the plate and stuff too, because one dish might be a little bland, but then you add like the gravy and the other stuff, and it's not bland anymore.
Yeah, delicious. Simple but delicious. I love it.
Like all of those Mr. Brain's product sound. Yeah. I know. We went over that. Thank you, Ryan. Somebody explained that it was the bundles of sticks thing. All right.
Nick says we want a stinky fish video.
You want a stinky fish video? Of course you want a stinky fish video. We've done like dried squid. We've done.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you yelling about?
I don't know. Why did I yell?
I don't know.
I thought I saw something I didn't see.
Okay.
It wasn't there. All right.
Apparently the smell of surströmming carries for miles. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Sturströmming, I think.
Sturströmming.
Is there a T?
Yeah, sturströmming.
Yeah, sturströmming.
Carries
it's a
for
fish.
miles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So our neighbors.
Ryan beat me to it. Got it. Mushy Peas has no juice. That's probably what it was, because that nuclear juice was something. Like, I spent a full 5 seconds talking about that in the video because it blew my mind when I saw it. Steak and ale pie. We have a shortcoming. We got a steak and ale pie from Jolly Posh. Thank you, Jolly Posh, for sending us some food. But steak and ale pie short is coming from them. We made their steak and ale pie. I've already eaten it. I just have to edit it. It'll probably be coming out around Thursday-ish of this coming week. So, and yes, I'm not going to give too much away because the video hasn't come out yet. But yes, steak and ale pie is special. Absolutely. People deserve steak and ale pie. We will probably be getting more.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I would love to try some other brands and other things as well. But like the one from Jolly Posh, I don't want to give too much away since we haven't put the video out. But yes, I think we deserve it too. Especially if we all want us to eat some stinky fish. Do we need an America snack? I think we need to.
Sure.
I think so. We have the hot ones. It's spicy. It is actually spicy.
It is.
Hot habanero snack mix. This was in one of the spicy videos we made. And you know what's awesome about it? I will never get fat eating this.
Because you can't just eat the whole thing.
Because you can't eat the whole thing because it's too spicy. It's like, it's got a good flavor and it's got a good bit of heat. And so, yeah. All right. Sith Lord has a Swedish friend who eats it in the traditional manner, like on a cracker with other bits and bobs. He says it's okay like that, but a little goes a long way. Okay. I don't foresee myself like eating the whole can of Sturströmming, but you never know with me. Sometimes I just grab it and I shove it in my face, and then I regret every life decision I made that led me to that point. Eggs should not be green unless reading Dr. Seuss. I thought the same thing several times, and I did not like them. I am not like the boy or Sam
who tried it and
liked it. No, I ate the green egg. It was not good. I'm just telling y'all, straight up. Like, if you want to try one, that's fine, but it's on you. If you watch my video, you'll know what I thought of it. See if you can find some pickled quail eggs. I actually gave some of those away at a white elephant.
Yes, he bought them as a white elephant gift exchange gift.
Yeah, I didn't try them.
We did not try them. Yeah,
but I will one day. That would make a good America snack too.
Robert's here. Hello, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Welcome. Cynthia was working today, wasn't she?
Yes.
We were on a live stream with Brad's Journey. He does live streams. He does giveaways. He does unboxing content. He does review content. He's just a funny guy too. So y'all should go check him out. I know I said it earlier, but for anybody who is just coming in or has come in since then, go check out Brad's Journey. Also, go check out Home and Forge. Both of them are responsible for this beautiful leather work. Home and Forge made it. Brad paid for it. If you need any custom leather work, homeandforge.com. Not a sponsor, but an awesome guy and an awesome craftsman. And his wife is a amazing craftswoman as well. She makes a lot of resin jewelry and stuff too. Go check their website out if you'd like anything like that. And that was, yeah.
Cool. Let's see.
I love this thing. I love it so much. Y'all have no idea. And I cannot wait until y'all see the video that's coming out as soon as this live stream is over, where I use this in the intro in my deranged comedy brain. It's amazing. I love it.
Nick Smith says Turkish Delight is just wrong, and I have to agree with you. I thought it was going to be good. I do not care for it.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe lied to us.
They did.
Because they've got that one kid that like gets hooked on. I read the books, the Lewis Carroll books, when I was real young, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And they got that one kid that like gets hooked on the Turkish Delight. And the whole reason he goes off with the like Ice Queen or whatever is because of this Turkish Delight. And then we sit down and eat the Turkish Delight. I would not have left with the Ice Queen. Just saying. I'd be like, no, you can keep your weird flower candy. I know some people like it. This is my comedy. I'm not saying if you like it, that's wrong. I'm just saying I didn't like it. In fact, hang on. While we're on that topic of flowery food, I have some pocket candy.
Oh, great.
We have Parma Violets left over from a video.
Might as well.
Impromptu.
Oh, somebody mentioned, Scotty the dog mentioned Parma Violets earlier.
Oh, did he?
Tastes like lavender.
I've had these in my pocket the whole time.
Or, no.
I need to dump these out because I'm crinkling too much. All right. I'm going to take 3 of them. Oh, check that out. All right, Parma Violets. That is what bath soap smells like. Like fancy bath soap.
Oh, it's not
like a. It is so weird. I'm not a big fan of floral flavors anyway, and sorry for anybody who is. It's just not for me. That is so strange.
It tastes like soap.
It tastes like I shouldn't be putting it in my mouth.
It's true.
It's like you don't eat bath bombs.
I would like my clothes to smell like that.
Yeah.
They
come out of laundry. You have like a fabric softener that smells like that. The smell is fine. I just don't think the smell should be in here.
Yeah.
America snack time. Home and Forge, you cracked me up. I read that comment on one of the most recent videos where you said you were like humming the America snack jingle while you were looking at chips in Walmart or something. I broke out laughing when I read that comment because it happens to me too. And I feel like I have accomplished something now. In Korea, you can get cola crisps. That sounds interesting. I don't think we've tried those.
Yeah.
You got to like vinegar to eat pickled eggs. I I like vinegar with some things because I love pickles, like pickled cucumbers. I just don't like
Some pickled items.
pickled onions, apparently.
There's, we tried in one video, the
Half a
America
pence.
snack was called Big Mama's sausage or something, and it was like a pickled sausage, and it was a lot of vinegar. Like, I like pickles, but those things were just too much.
I have not tried the Dime Bar, and I have not found a Dime Bar yet either. But it is on the list. That was for David. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm never going to do it.
Never
Custom
ever.
emojis, Neato. Yes, I have custom emojis, and Home and Forge and Brad's Journey both are playing with them in the comments. And Samuel Ritchie is talking about how I'm plugging myself.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's true. Shameless plug. I'm not going to do a lot of those. I'm more plugging the video that's going to come out and like the cool stuff that Home and Forge and Brad sent me. But I got to plug our channel every once in a while. During rations, sweets were sold by the ounce, but you never bought 4 ounces. You got 2 times 2 ounces because you got more because the weight always went over. Sean, I think I read a comment from either you or British Knight talking about that on one of our videos. It makes sense. You go and you buy 2 cent, and if they go a little over because the sweets are the wrong size to make exactly 2 ounces, and then you buy another 2 ounces, and then you get another bit.
Oh, gotcha.
And that way you get a little bit more, because if you get 1 bit that's just a little over 4 ounces, it's not the same as getting 2 bits that are a little over 2 ounces. It makes sense. Cola cubes, pineapple chunks. I am so far back.
Yeah.
Okay. War generation never called them sweets. The boiled sweets were called bullets. Interesting. My father grew a lot of his own veg in his back garden. I think in our last live stream, we talked a lot about allotments.
Allotments, yeah.
It's a really cool concept. There were 2 main results. One was made a ton of giant jars of his homemade pickle lily every year.
Artisan is gender neutral for craftsman. Okay, artisan. That's a good
makes
word.
sense. Yeah.
I like that.
There are good words out there. I just don't know the words. But I might remember that next time I go to use a word, or I might just make up a word. I'm known for that. Most prawn cocktail crisps in the UK are more the cocktail sauce flavored. Wow, I'm so far behind. Apologies for not remembering. Don't worry about it, Sky. I don't even remember what's in a lot of our videos. Like, yeah, don't feel bad. Like, I have to go back in my memory banks and be like, have I even tried this item before and stuff? Because at this point, we got so many videos out there. I don't remember, so I don't blame other people for not remembering. When somebody asks specifically about something, it jogs my memory, and that's the only reason I remember. You need to get McCoy's crisps. Okay, they're crisps made for men, so kind of like Yorkies.
Yeah.
Yorkies are made for men.
The chocolate.
McCoy's crisps are made for men. Not gender neutral.
No.
Rations, veg was not ration, fish was not ration. I know a lot of the economy of Britain, I believe, for a long time was based around fisheries and fishing, or at least a good chunk of like their exports and stuff is fish, because it's an island.
Makes sense.
Which, honestly, the area I grew up in is coastal, so I get that. It would make sense that fish wouldn't be rationed because it's something that's plentiful. But I don't think fish is bland, honestly. Grow veg, allotments, window boxes, hence the jelly deals. Interesting. In fact, Studebaker, Rutabaga. Okay, wow, we are so far behind. I am so far behind. She's probably caught up on comments. Dad used to love tripe. Tripe is a big thing around here, too. I think we call them chitlins most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was, I haven't had much of that, but it's common here as well. Fish boil. Yeah, we have low country boils here, and it's usually shrimp and or crab with corn, sausage, and potatoes. And then like Old Bay seasoning or something similar, and
Real butter.
Real butter. Don't use fake butter on a low country boil. You're spending all that money on the shrimp and the maybe crab if you can afford it.
Use real butter.
You don't cheap out on the butter. I can't stand margarines, to be honest. I'm just not. I'm not into that. I actually I would just not eat butter if I couldn't buy real butter.
I don't think this is made with the bomb sauce, the hot ones.
No, this is made. This is made with their Los Calientes. Los Calientes. It's their habanero sauce, and it's their level 5 out of 10 heat, so pretty spicy since it's habanero. but not like burn your tonsils out. But I found if I eat a handful about the size of the handful we got, then I'm normally good. And I don't really want to eat a bunch more because it is spicy enough to be like, okay, I had a snack, I'm good. And you're not as tempted to overeat. Cocoa Pops turns milk chocolatey. Yes. We have several cereals here in America that will turn the
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Crisps, and pretty much any chocolate thing. I like to take Cinnamon Toast Crunch and eat that, but I prefer the milk to the actual cereal because the milk gets that cinnamon sugar going on.
Somebody mentioned tiki
masala.
I have tiki masala seasoning that I got from Aldi, and I've been eating it in scrambled eggs. So good.
Victorians loved edible flowers. Okay, so that's where all that came from. A lot of rose hips. Thank you, British Knight.
Somebody said
tiki masala.
Victorians would use them, or they thought Victorians would use them for like breath freshener. The Parma violets.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe somebody mentioned it. I can't find it now.
That would make sense. I don't know if it's strong enough. I would probably be strong enough to do that. All right, it jumped on me again. Some edible flowers are definitely okay. All right, I've been saying I'm going to speed read, but I'm going to speed read. Don't interrupt me.
Okay.
You ready?
Got it.
We're going to see just how fast Ed can read. Tiki masala is meh. Okay, Samuel Ritchie says tiki masala is not the best thing in the world. I've only had like one experience with tiki masala, and it wasn't the British kind, but we might be getting some from the Tesco friend if that all works out, hopefully. North of England and the allotments plot given to people to grow their own veg still exists. They pay council a few pounds a month. We talked about that a good bit last live stream, and that's a really cool concept. I don't like coconut in my curry. Mick O'Hara said, canning a jalfrezi here. I don't understand. What's up, everyone? That was when Robert came in. I said hi. Cinder toffee, we called that like a crunchy. Yes, I love it, and so is this.
Oh, so good.
In fact, I might have another piece. Mint crunchies. He doesn't know if they have mint crunchies. After Eights are the main chocolate mint ones. Okay, I've heard of After Eights. I have not tried any. We need to get some of those if we can. If you visit Britain, go north. Okay. I hope to tour a good bit of it one day. British Knight is thinking of a jalfrezi for himself tonight. Okay. 100%. Farm shops where edible flowers were making a comeback. I didn't actually mind the ones I had. They didn't really taste of much at all, just a bit flowery. I don't know how I've had that many edible flowers. I've had flower flavored things.
Yeah.
And I don't care for the flower flavored things because they're usually so overpoweringly flowery and floral. I don't know if I would like actual edible flowers or not because I don't know if I've ever eaten any. Oh, Robert's okay. What's up? Well, this is up. Just chilling, eating some amazing chocolate flavored stuff, and about to eat some baked Wutzits after I read a few more comments. Some edible flowers are definitely a little bit perfumey tasting, but not unnecessarily unpleasant. Just different and takes getting used to. Makes sense. Saying hi to Brad, hi to Robert. Not the bomb sauce. My only issue with edible flowers is misidentification. Rhododendron wouldn't do you any favors. I gotcha. That's an armpit I'd cheerfully welcome.
I don't know what they were talking about.
That's a weird sentence if taken out of context because I don't know what he's talking about either. But that's I'm sure he's talking about some smelly thing we ate or they were talking about eating. I used to work in Indian restaurants. How they make the dishes is so simple but so skilled. They use on base sauce for every dish, but manners of the spice in one pan cooking blew me away. Yeah, they have such interesting spice mixes that nobody else does food like Indian.
Yep, that's true. They have those big pots with all the different spices that they just throw in. I think it's so cool.
Elephants don't lay eggs.
That's correct.
That's accurate. I may have misspoken and said they did. I don't know, but you are right. Fowl is the hottest, but who's eating molten lava? I've eaten some pretty spicy stuff on the channel and before. Jingle gets stuck in my head for days. I'm laying eggs in your brain. That's what I do. The America Snack jingle. It's also very tongue-in-cheek, obviously. Like, that's my humor. Like, America Snack Time, and I show a bunch of Cheese Whiz and like hamburgers
and
stuff floating in space, and yeah,
Red, white,
or
blue.
weird stuff. Like for those of y'all in Britain, this is not a common snack here. This is something I ordered online for a video, and I found it and I like it. But a lot of the America snacks we do are jokes. Mm-hmm. You know, it's in contrast or something. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's good. The video that's coming out later has a very interesting America snack in it that I'm not going to say anything else about because I don't want to spoil the video that's coming out. I'm really hyping this video because I'm excited about the intro. I don't know if any of y'all will like it, but I had fun making it. It is the most edited intro I've ever done, and it's crazy. And it still doesn't look that edited because I'm not that good of an editor. But I did all the sound effects myself for the first like 23 seconds of the intro until the startup screen comes up. All of the sound effects and everything. I did it all myself. And I'm proud of myself, even if none of y'all are. Because I'm not a video editor and it took me so long. And it's so dumb. Anyway.
Sergeant Steele has joined the
Hey,
chat.
Sergeant. Good
Hello.
to hear you. Good to see you.
Good to hear
Got
you.
to hear you. All right. Fowl is painful, he can attest. So that's spicy, I guess. I don't know if I've ever had this fowl they're talking about.
I don't think so.
We might have to try it. Base gravy and specific spices. Cool. Sorry. Menus with dozens of different choices. Yes, they do. I really like Thai food too. That's an interesting, different than a lot of other countries' food. Similar to some of the countries around it, but just like its own thing. Madras, if I have a cold, flu, or otherwise, Madras is the hottest I usually go to. Y'all are talking about spices and stuff that I don't think I have ever heard of before.
Yeah.
Fowl and Madras. Of course, I had never had peri peri until one of our very recent videos.
And that's good too.
Yeah, it was. Like to taste my food. Yeah, I agree.
If it's too spicy, you cannot taste it. Yeah.
Some spices have their own flavor that I really like habanero. I really like habanero because the pepper itself is flavorful. Some stuff where they just add a bunch of capsaicin to it, I don't care for. I mean, I still eat it because it's funny, and sometimes I don't know why I eat it, honestly, but a good flavorful spice is something special. Anyway, tastes like soap. Yep. Horrible fragrant Parma violets. Yep. Knew you would not enjoy. Yep. I like. Okay, Samuel Ritchie likes them. Cool. Base is what they cook, and the chickens with the onions, so the spices and cinnamon. They take the chicken out, puree that down. That's the base for every dish. They plan on to cook with 6 to 8 spices. Okay, I didn't realize they pureed the chicken. Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You know, a lot of good cooking is simple ingredients and technique.
Yep.
We have learned that. Like simple dishes, and you just do it right. And it makes
usually
a world of difference.
Yeah.
Tastes like soap. Yep. Rosehip tea is very like the floral flavor to change your perspective. Oh, okay, likely the floral flavor. Okay, rosehip tea. We need to put that on a list. We will look for some. Never tasted grandma. Okay, I probably said something.
No, somebody else said.
Somebody else said
Parma violets taste like grandma.
Oh, okay, okay. I see it now.
Grandma. And then somebody else said, ask granddad.
The rose flavored stuff. They might not have the palate for it. I don't know. So far, most of the rose flavored stuff I've had was so strong, I just didn't enjoy it. Ask granddad. Oh no. Weren't Parma violets created as a breath freshener? Okay, we've been over that. Sounds paw. They were horrible as a kid. I remember buying a mixed up pick and mix. Recognize we see you. Sorry, I'm just trying to skim through because some of these are comments back and forth or stuff we've already addressed. McCoy's Crisp once grew a beard. Oh, and it jumped. Why do the comments do that? Brad, why do the comments jump like that? Doesn't have to be UK stuff. For many people, the internet killed pick and mix. The internet killed Woolworths, couldn't compete against e-commerce, and Woolworths were the main place to buy pick and mix. We lost a lot of like our corner drugstores is what we called them, where you would buy like sodas and like root beer floats with ice cream in them, like you would get the pick and mix candies and things like that. There still are some places like that, but they're usually really expensive and touristy.
Yeah.
You know, with the pick and mix stuff around here. But that most of the drugstores were killed by e-commerce and bigger stores coming in like Walmarts and stuff. It's just they went out of business because they couldn't compete, and it is sad.
Somebody named Mick O'Hara said, "I reckon we'd love to see you cook," and I really want to do some more videos where we're actually showing
We've done a couple of shorts.
Yeah.
It's hard to film.
It is, because one, with our kids awake and stuff, it's hard to cook full meals and record them, but that's something that I want to do.
Yeah, and we will be doing more cooking. We'll be doing more cooked dishes, and we're going to try to get toward that. And I've actually thought about doing like some grill footage as well, where because I love like grilling and doing smash burgers. I've got a big flat top griddle and stuff, and I was thinking maybe of making some videos like that, because they may even be here, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about like a black pudding burger. And I was like, that sounds like something I could do with my flat top and maybe make a video about. If you're here, I don't remember who commented that, but I remember reading that comment. If you're here, tell me what all is on one of those black pudding burgers. Is there an actual burger there as well, or does the black pudding like serve as the burger, or is the black pudding a topping on the burger? I need to know, because I want to get it right if I do it. Spicy rabbit food. Sort of. I mean, there's pretzels, sesame sticks, corn nuts, and peanuts. My favorite cake is cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake too, David.
Me too.
I love cheesecake. Tesco had a pick and mix a few years ago. It was overpriced, and I suspect the people grazed on it too much for it to be profitable. That's exactly. I remember there being small pick and mix kind of things in like side pockets of Walmart back when I was a kid.
Ooh,
they would call it like a Wonka's Candy Factory or something.
Yeah.
And they would have a bunch of stuff like that, but it was way too expensive. And it was nothing like the old school pick and mixes.
Walmart also used to have a place where you could go get a lobster. They would have tanks of lobsters.
Yeah, you could go pick your own lobster. I do remember that. Sam's did too. All right, I got to keep going. Have a short and a video that I have to get posted. Robert, let me know when you post. When you post it, okay, you might be gone by now. I'm sorry, but if you're still here, I'll go check your channel after we get caught up on everything and we're done with our stuff and see. Also, I think Moose, Home and Forge's wife, is going to be doing a live stream around 5 Eastern Standard Time. So that would be like 10 o'clock at night there. But if y'all are interested, she does resin jewelry and really stuff, cool. And she live streams the whole process of her doing it. And those live streams are pretty cool. So y'all go. I'll probably be in that one later, just as a commenter watching, because I find it fascinating. I love watching people do their craft. I really do. I really wish Home and Forge, you need to get some content out of you making stuff like this and making those knives and stuff, because like I would totally watch that, and I think there's a bunch of other people that would too. You might go viral with some of those designs you've got. Man, people would love to see that. Pre-season your rabbits in the pot. Later, Rob. Sorry, blaming Mama Wolf for your latency is hilariously unjustified. That's true. You're right. Nah, don't like rabbit. I like it in certain things. Tiki masala leans toward the Persian style of spices. Apparently, lavender is used a bit with lamb. Whatsits are great. It's time to eat a Whatsit.
Okay. They are good. Who doesn't love a good cheesy poof? Are you hungry?
When it tastes that good. I'm a big fan of cheese and Cheetos and anything Cheeto adjacent. That tastes kind of like a puffed Cheeto. I love it. I love the Whatsits. You just ate lavender, sort of a flower, yeah. Nothing is hot like a fowl, to be fair, because some people didn't think a Vindaloo was hot enough. I've heard of Vindaloo. I may have had a Vindaloo before. If I haven't had it, I've definitely heard of it, and I've heard it was spicy. Still waiting for your America Snacks to be squirty cheese on wafers. I think we did squirty cheese once.
We did, yeah. They were talking about it because I chose the Cheese Whiz to be our American snack.
It was her fault.
And the amount of cheese that this man served me on a spoon was like, it was crazy. He should have gone to jail for that. Like, that was like a lot of squirty cheese.
Not in America. In America, you can eat a whole can of squirty cheese straight out the jar. Can't go to jail for that. You probably could in Europe. Probably illegal to take squirty cheese into Europe. Or it's like they just check you at the plane. It's like, nope, you got to turn around and go back. Keep your American cheese back in the U.S.
Do not take that here. It's
Do not, either ditch it or you can't come in.
It's a biohazard.
But squirty cheese should be every American snack. This is the only actual. There are other American food inventions. The chocolate chip cookie. Look it up. Amazing stuff. American.
We traveled to China several years ago now, and they had, I think it was at McDonald's, they were advertising like the American burger, and it was like 2 burger patties, and then it had like a hot dog like on top of it.
Yeah, but no cheese, because they don't eat cheese in China.
Not much anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't find any. But yeah, it was two beef patties with like some mustard and a hot dog stuck on top. And we were there in December, and they called it their 4th of July special.
And I was like, wow.
I was like, they just got this all kinds of wrong. Where's the cheese? You can't have a burger without cheese. But there aren't as many American food inventions, and most of them are quite weird. I will give you that.
All right. Somebody mentioned simple burgers are the best, and I totally agree. Our burgers are basically just meat, smash burgers. We make a little bit of a burger sauce and bread and cheese, and that's it. And it's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually it. And with the smash burgers, you almost need the cheese to hold the meat together because I really smash them. Like I like them to be crispy on the outside on both sides and pretty thin. But I like a good thick burger too. I'm just better at cooking the smash burgers, and I get other people who know what they're doing to cook the thicker ones. Although I've done okay with them. What is korma on that scale? I'm reading a lot of the comments about how hot things are, and I'm just kind of skimming them. Karma is curry for kids. Okay. The bigger the delay gets. I'm trying, Sergeant. Full English is on a flat top griddle. Hey, the Dirty Clown is here. Hello. You didn't miss the live stream. We'll still here for how much longer?
About another 30 minutes,
about
25
minutes or so. So you didn't miss it. Thanks for the plug, Ed. No problem, Moose. Like, seriously, y'all check out Moose's live stream. I am getting closer to caught up.
You're getting there.
I'm still behind, but I'm getting closer. But yeah, y'all, if you enjoy stuff like that, like watching people make stuff, she goes through all good, bad, and the ugly because it's live. It's like one of the streams I watched, I think some of the resin started leaking out and stuff, and we got to watch them in real time, like figure out how to plug the hole and stuff, which is how it actually works when you're doing crafts. I've crafted stuff, I know. And I've worked with a lot of resin too, way back in the day when I worked on yachts. So I understand, but if you enjoy watching people make stuff, definitely check out Moose's live stream if you're still up. I think in London it'll be about 10 p.m. when Moose goes live. But if you're up late and you wanna watch, it's
really cool.
It's really cool. We enjoy it, and like I said, I'll be in the chat too for that one. As far as I know, we don't have anything we got to do this evening because I was hoping to make it to that because I didn't make it last Saturday. Anyway, moving on. Messy pudding burger. Okay, so it might have been Scott who was talking about it. Burger, black pudding, bacon, fried egg, fried onions, ketchup, brown sauce. Can I take a screenshot of this? Hang on.
I did.
You took a screenshot? Okay. Okay. Well, that's one of the ones with a lot of ingredients on it.
I'm excited.
But hey, I'll still try it, and I love some bacon. I will say a fried egg on a burger. Like, I don't remember how old I was when I tried my first. We call them Royale, I think, burgers here in the U.S. So good. Like delicious. A fried runny egg that just kind of,
with bacon. Oh.
So messy, but so good. But this sounds really messy pudding. Yeah, it smells. All right. Boxty black pudding, potato pancakes, and a poached egg. Okay, so there's a couple of different variations. You know, I've got a fairly large flat top. We might be able to do a video where we make several different variations of the black pudding burger and then come in here and we try all of them.
Yeah,
that would make for a decent video. Plus, it sounds delicious.
Delicious, yeah.
Some of the videos we do don't sound delicious. That one sounds good. And then we can just make a regular burger for the America snack. See, y'all are watching how these processes work in real time. We're sitting on the couch. I'm like, you know what would be funny if we did this? And then we just hash it all out in like 5 minutes, and that's how much thought goes into the video usually. And then we sit down and do everything wrong, and we learn that from y'all.
Yep.
I love a Swiss roll cake.
I want to make one of those.
She does. In fact, we might be making a Victoria sponge soon.
Yes, that's on my list as well.
And I think out of that cookbook that we bought that somebody recommended,
And
I think
also,
that's the first thing we're going to try.
yeah,
is
that-
the Victoria sponge.
And then I want to make the tea cakes, British tea cakes. I really want to make those too.
That sounds like fun. What's-its aren't as dusty as your Cheetos.
I agree.
Yeah, there's not as much on my fingers. There's a little bit, but not as much. Also, they taste more like, we have baked Cheetos here in the US too, like baked puff Cheetos. These taste a lot more like those than like, are these baked? They are. They're baked What's-its. See?
They are.
I remembered something in the back of my brain, or I tasted it.
job.
I never know. But anyway, I'm going to eat another one. Oh.
In Europe, they use gritty cheese as pepper spray.
Nice. That's funny. People run screaming, like, what is that? I don't know.
Don't let it touch me.
It's not real cheese. That's pretty good. I'm snort laughing at your squirty cheese diatribe.
It was ridiculous.
I go off on tangents. Some of those make it in the videos. I actually now have a graphic that's like, Wolfman's rant or something that I'll put in sometimes when I go off on something.
Yes, we do have a squirty butter. There is, well, I don't know if it's
There's
actual
squirty butter?
It's like margarine that you can get and you can spray on stuff. I remember seeing that now. It's been out for a while.
The
Parquet makes it or something.
British Night, about the cookie, it's a different process too, because it's chewy. So it's not like a biscuit, because it's not like crisp
It's not
and
crisp,
stuff.
yeah.
So there is a difference between the chocolate chip cookie and like other things that are similar biscuits. Because we use a lot of like molasses, brown sugar kind of stuff, and the way they're cooked, they leave them gooier and stuff.
The good ones.
The good ones.
Gooey.
And the original ones. And the reason it was different and an American thing was because that cookie was different than like the biscuits and stuff that we had in Europe, had from our European influences. Also, just like dishes wise, we've done a lot of things with steaks and things. Delmonico's up in New York is known for creating quite a few like fancier steak dishes and other dishes like that. So there's a few things that are American. Here in the South, we do some kind of strange to people who aren't from here, but we've got boiled peanuts. We've got, that's a very popular thing. In fact, we had some yesterday.
What's the cheese spread that's really popular around here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one with the little peppers in it. Pimento cheese. Pimento cheese.
Is that a here thing?
Yes, it's
I didn't know
absolutely
that
a
was
Southern thing.
Okay. Y'all, because I can't verify that because I had never heard that was local.
Pimento cheese. It's like a cheese spread and it has pimento pepper.
But it's
in
real. It's not like the squirty cheese. It's like a real cheese spread. They put it on a lot of burgers and stuff too, at like local Southern. I didn't realize that was Southern. So there are some American dishes, but a lot of them are also twists on European stuff. Or in our region, and I'm going to go in a diatribe. I'm going to go back to the comments in a second, but in our region, we also have a lot of West African food influence because of slavery in the South and stuff, and a lot of the slaves came from the western part of Africa. So the history behind it's kind of sad, but not kind of sad, but anyway, aside from that, we have a lot of dishes with rice and black-eyed peas. A lot of the influences in seasonings and things came from some of that because of, and even the normal dish we have on New Year's is called Hoppin' Johns. That comes from Old South, Western African influence. So like we do have a lot of foods that are influenced from other places, but then they were brought here and made our own. So there are American dishes. You just kind of got to come here and try them because they're all regional. It's like people up north probably wouldn't eat a lot of the things that we eat down here because America is such a huge country and it has so many different influences from so many other countries. Like our region was heavily influenced by Britain and Ireland because Britain settled Georgia, and Oglethorpe and everything. And then we had a lot of Irish influx around like the time of our Civil War and around the time of the potato famine. So like the Savannah, the town we used to live in, very Irish based. There was also a lot of German influence. And then, of course, the West African influence. So there's a lot of kind of mashups in our region of food, and a lot of it has been made our own. The South is known for low country boil, or our part of the South, specifically the coastal region of South Carolina, Georgia, and upper Florida, I would say.
The low country,
maybe not
if you
even
will.
maybe not even Florida, just coastal Georgia and coastal South Carolina is known as the low country, and it has a lot of seafood dishes that are unique to this region. They're similar to like crab boils in like Louisiana or something, but they're uniquely different with the seasonings and things. Anyway, diatribe over. Back to the comments.
Back to the comments.
Buttering the buns for your burgers. I have done that before when we toast them. I have done that. Sometimes I'll just use
Oil.
use the burger grease and stuff if I'm using the griddle, because it'll be on there and I can just set the burger buns down in
And
it
they're
and
still
toast
really
them.
good.
And they're really good.
so
But I
delicious.
have done it with butter before as well. You should try buttering buns. Banoffee pie. Is that like a banana coffee pie? Banoffee? What is that? Somebody tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not assume
Love this
that-
live, Wolfman. Looks like I will be here to the end. Well, we appreciate it, David. And like I said, soon as this live stream is over, British chocolate versus American chocolate battle with the craziest intro I've ever made. Y'all are going to be like, this isn't that crazy.
I know you're
I'm hyping
you've
it
hyped
so much that y'all are just going to be like completely underwhelmed. But I'm excited about it.
Proper caramelized onions
Yes,
are
they
great
are.
on burgers. Yes. You could put caramelized onions on almost everything. It'll be delicious.
It's not that 10 p.m. is late here. It's more that the pubs are still open and we won't be home yet. See, I go to bed really early for anybody. So I always think of 10 p.m. as late, because that's like when we're about to go to bed. But I understand most people 10 p.m. is not that late. But enjoy your trip to the pub. 10 p.m. is late. Samuel Ritchie disagrees. So Samuel's more like me. He goes to bed early.
Yeah.
No, I meant why the comments seem a bit to and fro. Oh, I got you, Sergeant. Yeah, sorry. I was just picking anyway. I am trying to get caught up. But yes, people get delayed and the longer view gets delayed. Actually, since I've had this computer screen running, it's very delayed, even though we're real close to the source, obviously. Egg on a burger is amazing. Yes, it is. I will be in bed at 10 p.m. tonight. Need to be up early tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, going
Never
back up,
do
going back up,
jellied
going back up.
eels.
Jellied eels? I don't think I've ever heard of that. I've heard of eel
I
pie.
can almost promise you that I won't do that, but not completely
You
promise.
can't promise.
I said almost. I said almost promise.
I might have already ordered some.
Oh, okay.
I'm
sure.
just kidding. I didn't. I don't have jellied eels on the register yet. Although somebody was telling me if we ever went to London or Britain, we needed to rent like a little boat and get around instead of renting like an RV or a car, because they said that would be a more traditional way to do it, and you can get to like the old school pubs and stuff. And I had no idea that was even an option, and it sounds fun. You ever guys watch the guys at Fallow? They do some spectacular dishes. I don't
We'll
think
have to look that up. I've never heard of that.
We'll have to look that up, because I don't think we have. Melted cheese on the fried egg in the burger. Okay. Well, I usually put some form of cheese on the burger. Although sometimes I do use American cheese just because it holds things together, but it's not real cheese. I prefer cheddar or provolone. In fact, that's one of the only times I'll use American cheese is on a burger, a smash burger, just to hold it together. Irish potato farls or Scottish potato pancakes.
We really want to make the potato pancakes.
He's not here. I think he's working today. But Maiden Talica, who also comments very often on our British videos and all of our videos. He's been watching a lot of them lately. But he sent me a recipe for the potato. Well, it wasn't potato pancakes. It was potato scones, I think.
They're similar.
And we're thinking about adding those in. We're going to be doing a full Scottish breakfast at some point soon, hopefully. We don't know exactly when, because we got a lot of videos planned and I don't know what order they'll happen in. But potato scones or potato pancakes is definitely in the future. I've already got a recipe for the scones. Do you cook the sausage in mass and gravy for your children to try? Okay. The actual British sausages we have, we don't have that many. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them. We don't have that many. So we usually save most of those for the videos, but we have made with like locally sourced sausages. We have made Yorkshire puddings that the kids have eaten, or toad in the hole. Toad in the hole. And we've made lots of sausage and bean stew from a British recipe from Sorted Food, I think it was. And the kids have eaten that and they love it. And we do let them try a lot of these sorts of things too after the videos are over, when we have leftovers and stuff. I'm having some more of this chocolate. Did you cook the sausage, mash, and gravy for you? I just answered that. Chocolate chip oatcakes, just saying.
That sounds delicious.
That does. But in a real chocolate chip cookie, there's no oats.
True.
We have oatmeal cookies.
Which are also good.
A chocolate chip cookie, no oats. Although adding oats doesn't sound bad. The soft ones we call cookies as well. Yes, indeed we do. I think the biscuits got their name because they were twice cooked. That's correct. Somebody explained that to me, like the twice cooked biscuits and the etymology of the word.
Put pimento cheese on a burger. I must make burgers now. Just to try that.
Twice cooked is where biscuit comes from. Okay, British Knight was commenting about that too. Pimento cheese on a burger. I don't like the pimento cheese on a burger, but it is something that local restaurants do a lot. I just didn't realize pimento cheese was local. I really didn't.
Yeah, I think I'm almost positive it's a Southern thing.
Have you tried cottage cheese? Yeah, we eat cottage cheese pretty regularly.
I've actually made cottage cheese before.
Yeah, she's made it from scratch. But that is actually a common thing we'll have as like a little side dish. Sometimes you can put like sesame seeds or something in it. There's lots of ways to make it, but I actually had some with my lunch like 2
Yeah, we buy
ago.
it often. Our kids like to eat it.
It's very common around here.
Primula cheese spread that comes in a tube like toothpaste. Interesting.
Never heard of that.
Cookies and meat gravy.
That would be weird.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. David, nice challenge. We know a lot of Brits who won't eat cottage cheese. I love it, but it's not an everyday thing. That's here. It is very, very, very common.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese is like that was a staple growing up because it's inexpensive and you can buy big tubs of it fairly cheaply. So like everybody talks about the American squirty cheese. I don't eat that. Like most of my friends don't eat that. I think it's like a college kid thing, but I never had it growing up.
What was it?
We had cottage squirty cheese, the cheese whiz.
Yeah.
We always had like cottage cheese and stuff like that growing up.
I used to eat it as like a teen for like birthdays and stuff. It was like a special thing that we would get to eat on crackers because our parents didn't buy it all the time because it's not good for you. But I don't like it now. Okay, banana and toffee.
Okay. That's the banoffee thing?
Yes, I could get behind that.
We could try that. That sounds good. All right. I'm getting caught up because we're up to eel stuff. Primula isn't sold as cheese, though. Cheese spread is in a spread that may contain some cheese. But Dairy Lee is the UK's own cheese sin. Okay. I gotcha. Cottage cheese is a con, and it does not contain any thatch. Surprised that banoffee pie was British. Okay, I thought it was from the States. I didn't know that. Creon, I don't think I said hi to you. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Sorry it took me so long. Only tourists eat that. Interesting. I've had several people tell us that a lot of the things we try are not normal British staples, but just that you wouldn't find. And I was like, well, maybe they're just selling stuff to Americans that's like British or British adjacent, and they can't sell it locally, so they just package it up and ship it off to us. You never know what these companies will do to you. And I don't know because I'm not British, so it's like, oh, British thing. Yeah, I'll buy it because I make British stuff on YouTube and I want to try it. My father's advice when I was a late preteen, if you aren't in bed by 11, come home. Yeah.
Good advice.
It is good advice. Most of the worst stuff that happens in life happens when you're out of the house out too late. It's just true. Things go worse when it's way after dark. Good advice for any young folks in the chat, if there are any. A food YouTuber tried jelly eels. He was nearly sick. Okay, so it's like a century egg.
It's boiled eels, complete with bones for extra crunch, served cold units in its own collagen jelly. That sounds disgusting.
It does. Fallow are amazing guys. I will have to look them up, Sergeant. Jelly Deals is super niche. East End London. Well, I hear that there were just like a ton of eels in, was it the Thames for a while? And so people started making pies with them. People started making all kinds of stuff with them because it was just free food, basically.
I remember that.
I watched some kind of documentary on it. I may be remembering it wrong because it was a long time ago. Stir-stramming jellied eels is a walk in the park.
Oh my.
Man, Samuel is really pushing this stir-stramming.
I think he's trying to get us away from it.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to scare me. We'll see. We'll see. I got to get my hands on the stuff. But once I pay for something, I'm going to try it, unless it's just bad. Like, even the MREs and stuff. I found bad components in them I had to throw away, but like, they're going to get eaten because I spent money on them. Or somebody was kind enough to send me one. There's one of those coming up very soon. Thank you, Brad. He sent me another one. And once again, for any of y'all who weren't in the chat at the beginning, Brad's Journey, Home and Forge. Responsible for this. Brad paid for it. Home and Forge made it. If you like custom leather work, check out homeandforge.com. He did not know I'd be advertising his stuff this much, but I'm doing it anyway because he's just amazing. Very, very talented.
Yeah.
And he makes cool knives. Also, Brad's Journey is the reason I'm on YouTube. He was the one that sent me a bunch of stuff and kicked me in the pants and said, you need to make videos. So if you like my content, go check out his content. He does a lot of unboxings and stuff. He's done a couple of donut reviews, I think.
Yeah.
So if you'd like just random food reviews, you'd like that. He's also done some MRE content, does a lot of unboxings, and he's funny. And he's just a nice guy. And YouTube should be paying him as a YouTube recruiter. Because he has made me into a YouTuber, quote unquote, and several other people make YouTube videos because of his encouragement. So YouTube should be paying him strictly as like a recruiter for the platform, honestly. But Brad's a great guy. Y'all check him out. I don't even know if he's still here. He was working today, so he said he would be like kind of in and out, listening in the background maybe. Tatty Scone in Scotland. Okay. Yep, I think that's what we're making eventually. Texture is super bad between the eel and the bones and the salty aspect jelly. Yeah, it sounds, stir-stramming just smells really bad and is very ammonia heavy. This stir-stramming is starting to sound a lot like the century egg because it smelled very strong of ammonia, although not fishy. So maybe worse.
Thank goodness.
Tatty scones are lovely and go with the Scottish version of a full English breakfast, although you really want a little haggis too. We have haggis. That was one of the things that Jolly Posh Foods sent us. So we do have haggis to try. And so we will definitely be doing, I think the only thing we don't have is Lorne. Is that what it's called? We don't have any Lorne.
Like the square sausage, is that what
that
is?
But we're going to have to do the Scottish breakfast without that because we've got pretty much everything else we need, I think. And we have the actual like best versions of it you can get here in the US because it's made by a British expat who specifically like caters to British folks in the US. So he tries to make everything as authentic as possible with as authentic ingredients. And he gets some stuff shipped over from, y'all should check out Jolly Posh Foods, especially if you're in the US and you'd like to try some of these things we talk about. They do the back bacon right. They do a lot of like traditional style British sausages, Cumberland, Lincolnshire, regular. And we've still got a bunch of that stuff to try. Steak and ale pies, all kinds of stuff. They didn't know I'd be advertising them either. And they're not paying me. They just sent me a bunch of free food to try, and I appreciate it because it's been really good. We had some desserts from them that were just in a short we put out a couple of days ago. Amazing.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
We're almost out of time.
Yes, we are.
All right. Good family meal is cottage pie. 11 p.m. dating advice. Tube of cheese can get ham and cheese, tube cheese, cheese and chives. Interesting, David. Banana and toffee. Shepherd's pie. We make shepherd's pies here sometimes, although we usually use beef instead of minced lamb.
Yeah, beef.
But
like mashed potatoes
on top
vegetables.
And stuff. That is actually fairly common in the South, but it is beef instead of lamb because we have a lot more cows here than we do sheep. All right, we need to try these because we're running out of time. Cheese and onion frisps. Oh, those are crunchy. I forgot how crunchy those were. Frisps have got a crunch.
Samuel Ritchie's got to go.
I used to think I would be weirded out by cheese and onion. And then I tried one and I realized We have a lot of sour cream and cheese, or sour cream and onion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very similar to the cheese and onion.
Yeah.
So they're not as strange to me as I thought they would be. All right, jelly deals were very traditional, as were the cockles and whelks. I know what a whelk is. I tried them once, one bite, literally had to spit it out, never again. Okay, so the jelly deals are pretty gross, according to several people now.
Mm-hmm.
Thames is produced Thames. Thames. Okay. Unless it's the town of Tame, which is tame. Because we like to mess with people. At least you're honest about it. I do too. I mess with people. But I'm not going to tell you how. Sometimes I troll back in the videos. Y'all, and I never let on. Sometimes. Most of the time, it's actually honestly not knowing what we're doing. Other times, I do troll it occasionally. Thank you, Wolfman. Brad is also responsible for us finally getting items up on our store. Yes, Brad is a pusher of the work. He wants people to work at what they love doing. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure that's just the type of person Brad is. He wants to encourage people to do things that they enjoy doing. And he encouraged me to start doing this. He has been Home and Forge, like, he was just a member on the channel, just like I was on Brad's channel, Brad's Journeys channel. And he made knives and stuff. Brad found out about it, ordered a custom knife from him, and then we all saw the custom knife Brad got, and it was like, that's really cool. So a bunch of people bought his knives, and now we are on a mission to make Home and Forge so busy that he hates all of us because he makes such cool stuff.
He does. It's really
that he deserves to have a lot of business and stuff, because the detail on these things, I've got this tied up here with the belt, but it's just insane the amount of detail he puts in his leather work and his knives. Once again, he didn't know I'd be pushing his stuff this hard, but it's good stuff. I like finding artisans who know what they're doing, and it's just, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Sadly, I gotta go, but we'll have a laugh telling them you plan on eating surströmming. Yes, one day I will. If I can get some for a reasonable price, I will try it. I will try almost everything once. They're both great, but some people do not like lamb, and most do beef. Okay, so they most do beef over there too. Okay, interesting. I do like lamb. It's just not common around here.
Yeah.
Scotty doesn't like lamb. Tell him how different back bacon is and why it's a must try. Okay, so back bacon, for the Americans watching, back bacon is basically you take Canadian bacon and American bacon and stick it together. So you got the meatier, like, loin cut as well as the belly cut, but the fat content is different because you only got a little bit of the high fat, like normal, what we would think of as Americans as bacon. Mm-hmm. And then you've got the nice meaty, like, loin part. So it's like the best of both worlds. You get a lot more chewy, nice, and it's usually thicker cut, a lot more chewy, nice, like, meat, but you also get that nice fatty little bit of bacon, and it all cooks together. So you still get a decent amount of fat in the pan, not the same as streaky bacon or our bacon, but it's a different experience. I still love bacon, but American bacon, but back bacon would be better for, like, sandwiches and things like that because it's got more meat, and it's still a really good bacon flavor.
It is good.
So with eggs, if I'm frying eggs up in grease and stuff, I'm going to use the streaky bacon because it's going to give me enough fat to do everything I need to do in the pan, you know. But if I'm putting something on a sandwich or something, I think that's where the British, like, bacon, back bacon, really shines.
Oh, it's so good.
It was. Lauren, square sausage. Excuse me, I'm about to burp. Okay. Excuse me, y'all, if you heard that in the mic. Lauren, square sausage that's half beef, half pork, and it can be quite fatty. I wish I could have got my hands on some. Maybe one day.
That makes sense.
Maybe one day, because I would like to try it. They done back bacon. I have loved the live today. Thanks, Wolf. Thank you, David, for coming. We appreciate having you. I'm glad you made it because I know you missed the last one, so I'm glad you made it. It's good to see you in a live setting. Beef is cottage pie, lamb is shepherd's pie, and venison is hunter's pie.
Makes a lot of sense.
Good to know. I've done a lot with venison in the past. I don't have much right now.
No, we don't.
We wouldn't have had meat if I hadn't hunted the first year we were married.
Yeah.
And I don't hunt often. I'm not like a hunter, but I grew up in the country. and on a farm, and we didn't have a lot of money. So if you wanted meat, that was one way to get it. We actually didn't even hunt that much as kids, though. Didn't have time. We were working too much. But I have hunted occasionally. It's not like a sport I'm really into, but if we need meat and the money's tight, we eat venison.
Rachel said she's never heard of an egg on a burger. Rachel, you are missing out.
Okay, you said the next cookout was at our house?
Yeah, we're doing eggs
We will do smash burgers with eggs.
Oh, so good. Like
cottage
a Friday.
pie, lamb,
delicious.
shepherd's pie. Okay. Bye, David. You're probably long gone. But bye. English pronunciation is so weird because at one point we had Danes on the Danelaw, Vikings in Scotland, German, Anglo-Saxons, Normans, and Gaelic all around at once. I had a friend who tried to learn Gaelic. There's some interesting pronunciations.
Yeah, I like listening to people talking Gaelic. I think it's pretty interesting.
How do I not know? They're talking about the egg on the burger. Each brought their own words and their own specialties and techniques. The entire English language, obviously us Americans have added our own little Americans. And us Southerners. I always tell people like English is my second language. My first language is Southern. Because some forms of Southern, it's not quite like Cajun, but we add our own little thing to it. And Southern U.S. I know people get mad when I say Southern, but it's a regional identity. We call ourselves Southerners because that's what this region of the South.
We got the Northerners and we got the Southerners.
North, South, Western, Midwestern. America's a big place. We don't call ourselves Americans because there's so many different cultures across America.
It's so different.
So we identify usually as a region. Now, obviously, Southern. Anyway, I'm not going into a diatribe about all that. I ain't got the time. Sorry, I've probably done that on live stream before anyway. Oh, okay. No, David's still here. He's saying bye to Elsie. Okay, bye, Elsie. Sorry, I missed that too. Well done, guys, giving them a chance to catch up. Yes. That's what she said. I don't. Okay. There's a dialect in Cornwall that's understandable by more modern Germans. Interesting. If you think British English is trying to mess with you, wait till you try Irish Gaelic. Yeah, like I said, I had a friend who tried to learn that when we were teenagers. He was really into like the whole Scottish and stuff. He looked up his family's clan. I have some Scots and Irish and English blood. In fact, that's most of my heritage. I have one of those DNA tests done years and years ago, and most of it came back.
Mine was
from the British
mostly
Isles.
English.
I'm here till the tube kicks me out. All right, Brad. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all see all those emojis? If you want cool, like totally cool emojis like that,
They're so cool.
You got to become a channel member.
I like the one of the little wolf holding the biscuit.
Shameless plug. One last time. I won't do it again. All right. Last plug before we kind of shut this stream down because we got to go.
We got to go.
This will be featured in the intro, and there's more information about it in the bonus content and bloopers at the end of the video that will be launching in just a few minutes. As soon as we shut this down, new British versus US chocolate video coming out. We will talk more about that, which came from Brad and Home and Forge. And if you would like to support the channel even more, if you would like to send us something, what is it? The pinned comment and the description of most of our videos have our PO box. And then also you can become a channel member. A few little bonus perks for that. Loyalty badges, the cool emojis, and a few bonus just update videos and behind the scenes stuff. Nothing serious. I don't want people to think we put any good stuff behind the paywall. It's all videos that didn't make the cut or just little updates and stuff. So all of our best content will always be available for free on YouTube. Thank so many of you for being here. Well, we can't shut it down yet. We got a super chat. Oh, Brad. Thank you, Brad. Seriously,
Thanks, Brad.
man. Appreciate it, buddy. You shouldn't have done that. You sent me this. This is my favorite like gift I've gotten from anybody since we started YouTube. Also, one more thing. Sorry. Y'all seen this in the background. This was made by a lady named Doris Ford who does resin work. It's a wolf painted to look like a tiger. And I just got this in the mail a few days ago. And I think it'll be in the end of a video coming out soon. I think we do the unboxing of that in a video that'll be out hopefully
Surprise.
Tuesday. Thank you, Brad. I do appreciate it though. But new video, here we go. Shioban is pronounced. Oh my goodness. Home and Forge.
Thanks, Home and
Home and Forge. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Bye, David.
Oh my God, super chat.
Bye, British Knight. Bye, Mark. Bye, Rhonda. Bye to everyone else who is still here. I know there's a bunch of you. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us. We are going to shut this live stream down. We will be in the comments in the video we are going to post. Like the minute this comes out, give it just 1 minute. British video will post. We will be responding to comments for the first like half hour, couple hours, as long as we can stay in the comments before we have to do something else.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Oh,
super chat.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you,
That's
Sergeant.
very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I seriously do.
Mojo Jojo.
And then,
sorry, I just love that nickname. My
Mojo
cousins used
Jojo.
to call me that when I was a kid, and so
that was one of her nicknames, was
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo. I think we've told you that before, but later, Scott. Later, Craig. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Thank all of you for being here. Be watching for that new video coming out. And we will see you all on the next one. Later.
bye.
All right, you got to hold that until I run around here and shut it off. Earth shake. Keep going, keep going. I can't find the button. This is not good.